When it comes to nutrition, saturated fat has been widely labeled as public enemy #1, a potential killer. But is it really as bad as that? A new medical review from Britain aims to turn conventional thinking on its head. Christine Birak has more.
Because it's best for cutting down saturated fats in the diet.
Leading doctors and scientists have already admitted they got it wrong. Saturated fats are not clogging up our arteries, causing heart attacks and stroke. But a new editorial says too many of us still think it.
Which is wrong. In my view, this has actually contributed to the epidemics of type 2 diabetes, obesity, and continuing epidemic of heart disease.
Experts say the real problem is that our arteries, the highways going in and out of the heart, are being damaged, which leads to inflammation or swelling, shutting down lanes, reducing blood flow to your heart, which in extreme cases leads to heart attacks or stroke.
So what drives that? Well, obviously foods that are high in refined carbohydrates, such as too much bread, too much pasta, too much rice, too much sugar. All these foods in excess will drive insulin resistance.
So what's insulin resistance? When there's glucose or sugar rushing through your blood, it's insulin's job to get it out. But when there's too much sugar, our cells begin to resist insulin and don't let the sugar in, leaving it in the bloodstream, damaging your arteries and causing inflammation.
If we can get rid of inflammation and insulin resistance, and we can lower cholesterol in the blood, we can make a huge impact on public health.
Ross Durant learned saturated fats aren't the enemy the hard way. He has type 2 diabetes and suffered a heart attack 5 years ago. He now exercises 5 days a week and eats a more balanced diet.
I eat butter. I understand butter's not a cheat anymore, but I had some great arguments with very nice people.
And as long as those arguments or misunderstandings over saturated fats continue, experts say the situation only gets worse because young people now are less active and eating more processed food than ever before. Christine Birak, CBC News, Toronto.